YouTube family and friends, it's your girl Lady London, and today I'm going to be teaching you my Southern made green bean recipe. Check it out. So first things first, I am going to use fresh green beans. If you want to use green beans in a can, you can, but honey, I'm a Southern girl and I like fresh green beans. You're going to need you some bacon, some salt, black pepper, garlic, Tony Sacher seasoning, chicken broth, onion powder, your purple onion, your bell pepper, and this is the star of the show right here. This is what's going to kick your green beans off and give it a special taste. Trust me, it's that Hidden Valley Ranch seasoning. All my Southern cookers know. And you got your chicken broth in the back. Okay, now everyone, before we get started, I decided to chop of me some red scallop potatoes, and I'm going to add these in with my green beans. If you don't want to put potatoes in your green beans, you don't have to do this. It is not a necessity. So the way that I start with my green beans is I get me one out the bag, and we have this long green bean right here. I'm going to take this in, and I'm going to snap it. I'm going to come on this end, and I'm going to snap it, and then I'm going to snap, snap, and there's 3 green beans. Let me do another one. Snap, snap, and if you want to do a long green bean, instead of a short green bean, you just cut it up into 2 pieces, or break it in 2 pieces instead of 3, if you want long green beans instead of short. Okay, so I have finally finished snapping my green beans, and this is what I have. It is a lot. So we are finished with that. I'm going to sit that to the side, and I'm going to go ahead and open my bacon. We are good to go. We have our bacon. We ready to get on the stove. Let's go to the sink and let's rinse our green beans. Body. So first thing first, I'm gonna go ahead and add in my bacon. Let me do it strip for strip. Add in that bacon. So now our bacon is complete. You don't want to cook your bacon for too long because you don't want it to be crunchy. And you also have to keep in mind that we do have to add the bacon back in to boil with the green beans and all of the vegetables. So I'm going to take our bacon out, and I am going to let it sit to the side, and now we're going to add in our vegetables. So let me come over, take our bacon out. And we have plenty enough grease for our vegetables to cook in. Plenty enough grease. Trust me, what I'm seeing in this pot, it's enough. So that's our bacon. We're gonna sit that to the side, and we're going to let that, I'll sit it back here. We're going to let that go. Then you're gonna take your purple onion, add in your purple onion. And let me get this camera because I want y'all to see too as well. I'm going to add in a teaspoon of minced garlic. We just want a teaspoon, not too much. So put a little bit back. About this much minced garlic. Put it in the pot. Next, add your bell pepper. Throw your bell pepper in. So, we got all our vegetables in. And we're going to let it cook down. Once that's finished cooking, we're going to come over here and we're going to get our scalloped potatoes and we're going to throw in our scalloped potatoes. But you got to let your vegetables cook down just for a little while until they're good, until you know you can go ahead and add your potatoes in. It's in the pot. I have them in the pot and everything is cooking. So while I'm letting the scalloped potatoes cook down with the onion and the bell pepper, I'm going to add my seasonings, okay?
Someone call 911. I think I'm gonna have to use my gun. This man won't leave me alone. Ever since I gave him some. Acting like a kid in a candy store. Begging me and begging me for more. Blowing up my phone all night, all day, all night long.
Stir that up. Let that continue to cook for about maybe another 5 or 7 minutes to let those potatoes soften up. And then we're gonna next add in our bacon, our green beans, our chicken broth. So now that our potatoes have cooked down and softened up and our vegetables have softened up, I'm gonna go ahead and add back in the bacon. And I'm also gonna add in the green beans. Add in my green beans. Yep. Gonna stir that up. Oh, that looks so good. Y'all just don't know. So now with our chicken broth, you're gonna open your chicken broth, and we just wanna pour enough to cover the top of the green beans. Let me show y'all. I'm gonna have to maneuver with one hand, and we just want enough to cover the green beans. That's all we want, is enough just to cover. This may take this whole carton here I have. Hope not. This is chicken broth, y'all, and we just want to cover. If that's not enough, I'm gonna add some more. I'm just gonna add some water if that's not enough. This is a lot of green beans. Got our bacon, our potatoes, and that's looking good already. Do you hear me? It's looking good already, okay? I'm gonna let that cook. I think that's enough. Right there. I'll let that cook. I'll add in just a tad bit of some water, and then I'm gonna put a lid on it, y'all. Let it cook for 30 to 45 minutes. I say 45. Let it cook for 45 minutes with the top on a medium fire. If you want to go back in and add some seasoning throughout, you can do that. If you're one of those that like to add a little sugar to your green beans, and yes, I say sugar, you can go back and do that as well too. Just a little bit. That's all you need. And you can do it with this recipe. Okay, you guys, so we are finally complete. Let's see what our green beans look like, okay? It has been an hour and 10 minutes. An hour and 10 minutes. So I went over my 45 minutes, but oh my goodness, they look so tender, honey. You can't tell me nothing different. Let's see. I went back and I added a little bit more salt and a little bit more Tony and ranch seasoning as well while they were in the pot boiling. Let's see, y'all. See. My. And we are finished. This is it. Just a little bowl to the side. And these are our green beans.
Southern soul.